It's 2nd of June 2025, and currently it's 15 minutes to 10 p.m. Yeah, what can I say about today? Went back to school after a long weekend, so it wasn't too bad. What has happened actually? It hasn't happened that much. Ate an egg for breakfast, hard boiled, on 2 slices of bread with mayonnaise. What can I actually call? Now I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure what has happened today. It's really hard to actually retell it. Perhaps I did get some different grades told to me by my teachers, so I believe it was in geography, music, and was one more thing. Perhaps it wasn't. Yeah, it all looked good. So music was especially because I believe I got an A, and I'm not sure how they managed to, or the teacher managed to pull that through, because I'm not good at music. Definitely not. You should just see me try playing drums or something. It just sounds like a wild animal that has some sort of anger issue, basically. Yeah. The only thing going for me is that I kind of can play the guitar if I get a lot of time practicing the chords. But yeah, geography, it was basically just one test, which went really good. I believe I didn't get anything wrong. So that's nice. But after the mental breakdown I had in grade 7, or year 7, school hasn't meant very much to me. Before that I was so obsessed with performing and everything like that, but then it just stopped because I had pushed myself to a degree that I was just burnt out, and my solution was taking school on a little bit easier and not prioritizing school over everything. I took more laid back because I'm still going to pass. It's not like I'm going to fail and get an F or something like that. But maybe I don't have to try the hardest every time, and can focus that energy on other things. And I'm still following that philosophy. So yeah, that's the reason why if I get the test back, sure I can just look at it, but I don't take a photo or something, or take a note on like the result. What is more interesting is like, oh, all right, this what do you call it? This let me just Google it. Translate. This task. This question, what do you say? Yeah, because we would say basically task in Sweden. In Swedish we would say task, as if you directly translate it as the question on a test. But yeah, so what were I can't remember. Anyways, funny thing on the music lesson was that right when it had ended, one of the girls in class just said out loud and pointed to a tree that was right outside the classroom, and it was like this bird nest. And the teacher said that there had been this what's it called, gull, seagull. That's how you say it, seagull. So they had been laying eggs in this nest right outside the window, and they had, like, the eggs had just hatched. So the were like these really small baby seagulls, and everyone was like, oh, look at these, they were so cute, and started recording everything. Funny thing was that right when they pointed at everything and recorded all of this, two of the personnel, it's called caretakers, like the school has caretakers to take care of the property, and they came with a ladder and just walked right past, stopped at the tree, and started pulling up and setting up the ladder. So because they were supposed to remove it, one of the baby seagulls just fell right down in the road, or the asphalt, and just knocked his head. Everyone was just terrified, and then they climbed up, just took down the entire nest and the birds and everything down in a plastic bag, and then the one that fell down, and then just walked away. Everyone was, what's happening, what are they doing, how can they be so cruel? And especially on the question, what are they doing, the teacher just said, yeah, they're just going to snap their heads. Yeah, because you can't have... the thing is with especially seagulls is that the mom is so protective. So especially when the birds try to or going to learn to fly, when they first can't do it and they fall down to the ground, if anyone is near, the seagull is just going to be so angry and attack people. That's what they do. Just to protect the kids, which is totally normal in the animal kingdom and for humans as well. But yeah, that's just a safety hazard to have right next to a school, or not right next, on a school, basically, because this is in the middle of two parts of the school where there's a lot of people walking from and to lessons. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, played some blackjack with a friend. No bets, just playing, because he had seen the movie 21. I saw it, I believe, when I was homesick earlier in the year. It's a great movie. It isn't like Interstellar level, or what's called the Green Mile level. It isn't that, but it's a good movie. Like you can definitely watch it and not be disappointed. Disappointed is the word. But yeah, so he had just starting to ask ChatGPT on how do you count cards in blackjack and card games and stuff like that. So I just asked him what he was doing, and he lent me just some basic stuff, and I got hooked. Like, I spent the entire English lesson just sitting with ChatGPT and a blackjack simulator, trying out different techniques. And I'm definitely not good at it, but for some reason I'm just hooked on it. And I kind of can understand how people get an addiction to gambling, but I wouldn't say that I can do it or get that. I'm not going to be the one that says this, but I'm way too cheap to gamble, I believe. So that's maybe being cheap isn't the worst thing. Maybe it can save you from some things. Yeah, because I'm really cheap. But that's also because I see money as, like, the concept of money and making money as the largest game of Monopoly. It's a really fun game, and I started early with stocks and funds and stuff like that. Not very good at it. It's just fun to see numbers climb and then go down and everything. Just track it. So yeah, that's really fun. But as I said, I believe I'm too cheap to get a gambling addiction. But maybe, if I'm unfortunate. What else can I say? I came home. Directly after I came home, I made 2 shorts, which I actually haven't uploaded. But the reason why I made 2 shorts is because on, is it Thursday? Yeah, we have this class trip. So we're going to come home at around midnight, and I'm not very keen on, even though it's the Sweden's National Day, the day after, I'm not very keen on working through the night on a short. So I made not a backup, but an extra short today. So I can use that on Thursday. That's nice. Then I need to upload this. Then I trained Jiu-Jitsu, which also went really good. It was like a lot of judo today. And then what else? I did some sparring, which also went quite good. It's really nice to try out techniques and like get rid of a lot of energy. It's really nice. Especially martial arts, I can definitely recommend. Especially if you're going to do martial arts, jiu-jitsu, and not jiu-jitsu, which is Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but jiu-jitsu. J-U is the start. That's what I'm training, and it's basically a combination between karate and judo. And then you also have the part of judo, because judo also consists of 2 parts, which is it Nagebasa, which is standing up and trying to throw, and then Nebasa, which is like a form of wrestling on the ground. Yeah. So Jiu-Jitsu consists of karate, judo, and then this wrestling thing on the ground. So it's actually like a combination. It's one of the most versatile martial arts that there is. Then what I'm training is sport jiu-jitsu, and that's more focused on competing and techniques, and not very much on self-defense. The club that I'm training at used to do a lot of self-defense when I first started. Over 10 years ago, I think. I believe they stopped with the self-defense, or slowed down on it, at around 6 years ago. No, 6, it's 2025. That's 2019, so 7 years ago, around that, was when they started to move away from that. What can I call this? Small table with chairs. Then Minecraft build hacks. and then we're going to set it to public, and it's not made for kids, and just find a fitting starting frame, perhaps that one, and then just link a good long form video, which is the latest, or the latest, it's over 3 months ago. So just uploaded today's short. It's been 20 years. I just saw here a community post from the official YouTube account, which said that 2025 is, it has been 20 years since YouTube started or was founded, which is insane to think about. 20 years. Then you have also saw a post from Film Theory that said they are celebrating 10 years on YouTube. And that's not even the first channel that MatPat created. 10 years. And it's only now retiring. But not... Maybe it isn't that crazy to think about, like... I'm doing, or not doing, but I've been active on YouTube since 2021. Which is now... I've been active. I created my first account on... which I started uploading on. I have never had a YouTube account before creating the one that I started uploading videos on, which I'm now not active on. Funny thing is that when I was growing up, I was so against YouTube, because I thought it was just this platform with a bunch of bad pranksters and family vloggers. Was so, oh, this is not so okay and disrespectful and stuff like that. So that's why I never used YouTube. I never grew up with it. I just started using it when I was in 4th or 5th grade. And that's maybe one of the reasons why I'm a bit different from other people in my at my age. A lot of other people are just hooked on, can't even watch a movie. I have a really big movie interest, and I actually think it's because I never watched this fast-paced and social media-based videos, or whatever you would want to say, when I was growing up. I always watched like movies or series. It wasn't, of course, wasn't like any adult thing. Not sex. When I say adult, I don't mean sex. I mean like a normal movie, a cinema movie. It was kids shows, but was like still. There's a big difference between a kids show that was made in 2009 when I was born, and a kids show which is made now, like Cocomelon. That's just... I think I watched a video on how some scientific paper came to the conclusion that like Cocomelon especially makes kids dumber, which I actually can believe. This overstimulation of colors and sound effects and basically doesn't have a reason to exist makes people dumber. I'm not saying anything. It's just a thought. So yeah, it's actually really sad to see that people can't have the patience to watch a movie. It isn't very fast, I give you that, but it's so beautiful. Good movie. It is. Well, time flies past. time flies past. Let's take some statistics. Today's short I just uploaded, so no views. Last couple of videos hasn't done very good. Barely. Or just yesterday's video is barely over 1,000 views, which isn't. It isn't very good. So let's switch over to A Guy with a Dream, which seems like, oh, nothing new on the newer videos. However, Elmia Game Fair still has gotten some views. 57 views is what it's on right now, with a 19 seconds view duration. So basically just clicking off. Still. But I believe that's all right. No other statistics. Just roll outro.